Why are you running?
Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to this ultimate guide on 100 tips and tricks for Mobile Legends. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced player, these tips and tricks will help you improve your skills, win more matches, and climb up the ranks. So, without further ado, let's get started with the first tip. Tip number 1. Know your hero's role. Understanding the role of your hero is crucial to play effectively. Each hero has a specific role, such as tank, support, marksman, mage, assassin, etc. Knowing your hero's role and playing according to it will help you make a significant impact in the game. Tip number 2. Know your hero's abilities. Understanding the abilities of your hero is crucial to maximize their potential. Each hero has unique abilities that can be used to their advantage in various situations. Tip number 3. Practice last-hitting minions. Last-hitting minions is crucial to gaining gold and experience. By last-hitting minions, you gain the gold and experience for that minion kill, which can help you get ahead in the game. Tip number 4. Know when to engage and disengage. Knowing when to engage and disengage is crucial to playing effectively. Engaging in a fight when your team is not ready or when the enemy team has the advantage can lead to disaster. Tip number 5. Know your hero's strengths and weaknesses. Understanding your hero's strengths and weaknesses is crucial to playing effectively. Knowing your hero's strengths will help you capitalize on them, while knowing their weaknesses will help you avoid getting caught off guard. Tip number 6. Understand the importance of teamwork. Mobile Legends is a team game, and teamwork is crucial to winning. Understanding your team's strengths and weaknesses and playing according to them will help you work effectively as a team. Tip number 7. Communicate effectively with your team. Effective communication is crucial to winning in Mobile Legends. Using the in-game chat, ping system, and emotes can help you communicate effectively with your team. Tip number 8. Know when to push and when to defend. Knowing when to push and when to defend is crucial to winning in Mobile Legends. Pushing when your team is not ready or when the enemy team has the advantage can lead to disaster. Tip number 9. Understand the importance of objectives. Objectives such as turrets, dragons, and the Lord can help your team gain a significant advantage in the game. Knowing when to secure objectives and when to contest them is crucial to winning. Tip number 10. Learn to adapt to the game. The game can change quickly, and learning to adapt to different situations is crucial to winning. Adapting your strategy based on the enemy team's actions and your team's strengths and weaknesses can help you gain an advantage in the game. Tip number 11. Learn to counter-pick. Knowing which hero to pick to counter the enemy team's hero is crucial to winning. Picking a hero that can counter the enemy team's hero can give your team a significant advantage. Tip number 12. Understand the importance of positioning. Positioning yourself correctly in team fights can be the difference between winning and losing. Positioning yourself in a way that you can deal damage while avoiding enemy abilities is crucial to playing effectively. Tip number 13. Know when to retreat. Knowing when to retreat is crucial to playing effectively. If your team is at a disadvantage, retreating can help you regroup and come back stronger. Tip number 14. Understand the importance of gold. Gold is crucial to buying items that can give you an advantage in the game. Maximizing your gold gain by last-hitting minions and securing objectives is crucial to winning. Tip number 15. Learn to manage your resources. Managing your resources such as mana and health is crucial to playing effectively. Using your abilities wisely and conserving your resources can help you stay in the game longer. Tip number 16. Be aware of the enemy's cooldowns. Knowing when the enemy team's abilities are on cooldown can give you an advantage in team fights. If the enemy team has used their abilities, you can engage in a fight without fear of getting caught off guard. Tip number 17. Learn to juke. Juking is the art of dodging enemy abilities. Learning to juke can help you avoid enemy abilities and help you to win team fight. Tip number 18. Take advantage of bushes. Hiding in bushes can help you surprise the enemy team and give you an advantage in team fights. Tip number 19. Learn to use Flicker. Flicker is an ability that can be used to quickly move out of harm's way. Learning to use Flicker effectively can help you survive in sticky situations. Tip number 20. Understand the importance of timing. Timing your abilities and attacks can be the difference between winning and losing team fights. Tip number 21. Be aware of your surroundings. Knowing what's happening around you can help you make informed decisions and avoid getting caught off guard. Tip number 22. Know your hero's power spikes. Understanding when your hero becomes powerful can help you capitalize on those moments and gain an advantage. Tip number 23, use items effectively. Using items such as potions, wards, and buffs effectively can help you gain an advantage in the game. Tip number 24, learn to kite. Kiting is the art of moving and attacking at the same time. Learning to kite can help you deal damage while avoiding enemy abilities. Tip number 25, use the minimap. The minimap can give you valuable information about the enemy team's location and help you make informed decisions. Tip number 26, understand the importance of vision. Vision can give you valuable information about the enemy team's location and help you make informed decisions. Tip number 27, be patient. Rushing into fights without a plan can lead to disaster. Being patient and waiting for the right moment can give you an advantage. Tip number 28, use the terrain to your advantage. The terrain can be used to hide, juke, and surprise the enemy team. Tip number 29, understand the importance of farming. Farming is crucial to gaining gold and experience. Maximizing your farming can help you gain an advantage in the game. Tip number 30, understand the importance of farming. Farming is crucial to gaining gold and experience. Maximizing your farming can help you gain an advantage in the game. Tip number 31, learn to read the enemy team's movements. Reading the enemy team's movements can give you valuable information about their plans and help you make informed decisions. Tip number 32, use your abilities wisely. Using your abilities at the right time can be the difference between winning and losing team fights. Tip number 33, learn to prioritize targets. Prioritizing the right targets can help you deal damage more effectively and win team fights. Tip number 34, understand the importance of regeneration. Regenerating health and mana can help you stay in the game longer and be more effective. Tip number 35, know when to buy defensive items. Buying defensive items can help you survive in team fights and be more effective. Tip number 36, learn to dodge. Dodging enemy abilities can give you an advantage in team fights and help you survive longer. Tip number 37, understand the importance of teamwork and ganking. Ganking as a team can help you surprise the enemy team and gain an advantage. Tip number 38, know when to use ultimates. Using ultimates at the right time can be the difference between winning and losing team fights. Tip number 39, understand the importance of map awareness. Map awareness can help you make informed decisions and avoid getting caught off guard. Tip number 40, understand the importance of experience. Gaining experience can help you level up and gain an advantage in the game. Tip number 41, know when to split push. Split pushing can help you gain an advantage by putting pressure on the enemy team. Tip number 42, know when to split push. Split pushing can help you gain an advantage by putting pressure on the enemy team. Tip number 43, understand the importance of itemization. Choosing the right items can help you be more effective in team fights. Tip number 44, learn to counter jungle. Counter jungling can give you an advantage by denying the enemy team's resources. Tip number 45, know when to retreat from a losing fight. Retreating from a losing fight can help you regroup and come back stronger. Tip number 46, understand the importance of gold. Gold is necessary to buy items and gain an advantage in the game. Tip number 47, know your hero's role. Understanding your hero's role in the game can help you play more effectively. Tip number 48, learn to rotate. Rotating between lanes can help you gain an advantage by putting pressure on the enemy team. Tip number 49, use pings effectively. Pings can help you communicate with your team and coordinate strategies. Tip number 50, understand the importance of objectives. Taking objectives such as turrets and the turtle can help you gain an advantage in the game. Tip number 51, learn to last hit. Last hitting minions can help you gain gold and experience more efficiently. Tip number 52, know when to engage in team fights. Engaging in team fights at the right time can help you win them and gain an advantage. Tip number 53, understand the importance of position. Positioning yourself correctly can help you avoid enemy abilities and deal damage more effectively. Tip number 54, learn to harass. Harassing the enemy team can put them at a disadvantage and help you gain an advantage. Tip number 55, know when to back off. Backing off from fights you can't win can help you avoid dying and regroup to fight again. Tip number 56, understand the importance of cooldowns. Knowing the cooldowns of your abilities and the enemy team's abilities can help you make informed decisions in fights. Tip number 57, learn to prioritize objectives. Prioritizing objectives such as turrets and the turtle can help you gain an advantage in the game. Tip number 58, know when to use summoner spells. Using summoner spells such as heal and sprint at the right time can help you survive in fights and chase down enemies. Tip number 59, understand the importance of counter picking. Choosing heroes that counter the enemy team's heroes can give you an advantage in the game. Tip number 60. Learn to manage minion waves. Managing minion waves can help you gain an advantage by putting pressure on the enemy team. Tip number 61. Know when to split push. Split pushing can help you gain an advantage by putting pressure on the enemy team. Tip number 62. Understand the importance of team composition. Choosing heroes that complement each other can help you be more effective in team fights. Tip number 63. Learn to focus on objectives. Focusing on objectives such as turrets and the turtle can help you gain an advantage in the game. Tip number 64. Know when to engage in 1v1 fights. Engaging in 1v1 fights can help you gain an advantage by eliminating enemies. Tip number 65. Understand the importance of mana management. Managing your mana can help you stay in fights longer and be more effective. Tip number 66. Learn to use bushes effectively. Hiding in bushes can help you surprise the enemy team and gain an advantage. Tip number 67. Know when to use flicker. Flicker can be used to quickly move out of harm's way or surprise enemies. Knowing when to use it can be the difference between winning and losing fights. Tip number 68. Understand the importance of counter building. Building items that counter the enemy team's items can give you an advantage in the game. Tip number 69. Learn to bait enemies. Baiting enemies into traps can help you gain an advantage in team fights. Tip number 70. Know when to retreat. Retreating from fights can help you regroup and come back stronger. Tip number 71. Understand the importance of CC, crowd control. CC abilities such as stuns and slows can help you control the enemy team and gain an advantage. Tip number 72. Learn to avoid CC. Avoiding CC can help you avoid getting caught off guard and be more effective in fights. Tip number 73. Know when to use crowd control. Using crowd control at the right time can help you control the enemy team and gain an advantage. Tip number 74. Understand the importance of hero synergy. Choosing heroes that work well together can help you be more effective in team fights. Tip number 75. Learn to use bushes for vision. Bushes can be used to gain vision of the enemy team and avoid being surprised. Tip number 76. Know when to bait enemies into tower range. Baiting enemies into tower range can help you get kills and protect your turrets. Tip number 77. Understand the importance of hero mastery. Mastery of a hero can make you more effective with them and give you an advantage in the game. Tip number 78. Learn to dodge enemy abilities. Dodging enemy abilities can help you avoid damage and be more effective in fights. Tip number 79. Know when to trade in lane. Trading in lane can help you gain an advantage by putting pressure on the enemy team. Tip number 80. Understand the importance of map awareness. Knowing where the enemy team is can help you avoid being caught off guard and make informed decisions. Tip number 81. Learn to gank effectively. Ganking can help you surprise the enemy team and gain an advantage. Tip number 82. Know when to push and when to defend. Knowing when to push and when to defend can help you protect your turrets and gain an advantage. Tip number 83. Understand the importance of playing for the team. Playing for the team can help you coordinate strategies and win team fights. Tip number 84. Learn to manage your gold effectively. Managing your gold can help you buy items more efficiently and gain an advantage. Tip number 85. Know when to disengage from fights. Disengaging from fights can help you avoid dying and regroup to fight again. Tip number 86. Understand the importance of objective control. Controlling objectives such as turrets and the turtle can help you gain an advantage in the game. Tip number 87. Learn to take advantage of power spikes. Power spikes such as when you reach a certain level or buy a certain item can help you gain an advantage in fights. Tip number 88. Know when to invade the enemy jungle. Invading the enemy jungle can help you gain an advantage by stealing their resources and putting pressure on the enemy team. Tip number 89. Understand the importance of vision. Vision can help you avoid being surprised and make informed decisions. Tip number 90. Learn to zone effectively. Zoning can help you control the enemy team's movements and gain an advantage. Tip number 91. Know when to push a lane. Pushing a lane can help you gain an advantage by putting pressure on the enemy team. Tip number 92. Understand the importance of teamwork. Working together with your team can help you coordinate strategies and win team fights. Tip number 93. Learn to bait enemies into traps. Baiting enemies into traps can help you gain an advantage in team fights. Tip number 94. Know when to use the bush to ambush enemies. Using the bush to ambush enemies can help you surprise them and gain an advantage. Tip number 95. Understand the importance of itemization. Choosing the right items can help you be more effective in fights and gain an advantage. Tip number 96. Learn to farm effectively. Farming minions and monsters can help you gain gold and experience more efficiently. Tip number 97. Know when to engage in 2v2 fights. Engaging in 2v2 fights can help you gain an advantage by eliminating enemies. Tip number 98. Understand the importance of hero counters. Choosing heroes that counter the enemy team's heroes can give you an advantage in the game. Tip number 99. Learn to use abilities in sequence. Using abilities in the right sequence can help you be more effective in fights and gain an advantage. Tip number 100. Know when to retreat from fights. Retreating from fights can help you regroup and come back stronger. And there you have it. 100 tips for Mobile Legends to help you become a better player and dominate your opponents. We hope you found these tips useful and will be able to apply them in your future games. Remember, practice makes perfect, so don't be afraid to experiment and learn from your mistakes. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.